Can you see them? They look like two sticks just sticking out of the water there.
I think that's going to be quite far.
Is it too far for you? There you are. You've got them. That is a terrapin's head, everybody. Not, in fact, a stick. The sun is really, really very pretty. Probably prettier than a terrapin's head as it sets over the water. And as I like to say at this time of the day, it feels like the earth is inhaling in anticipation of the night. And as it inhales, let me tell you what I can hear. I can hear crombics alarm calling, some firefinches, some battises alarm calling, a grey go-away bird and some distance away. And then that smell I was just describing is now surrounding us. So from the calm of the peaceful midday, when the earth had exhaled, now it's inhaling again, and there's a sense of anticipation building. All sorts of fish in these dams. It's absolutely amazing how catfish especially can come to be in a waterhole like this. There's no flowing water to it. You can see the bubbles. No, you can't, sorry, I didn't check that. You're watching the beauty of the sun. Oh, that's wonderful. What a great picture, Andrew. I've never seen a sunset that is just a sunset. They're all slightly different. And they all leave me feeling that all is okay with the world, no matter how the day has been. And let's hope that the old Eugene there in the final control is deriving some sort of peace from the sunset after his day, trying to fix the gremlins that have beset us. Andrew, there's a little bird there. I don't know if you've got him there. Very nice. Well, rather sharp this afternoon. That is the three-banded plover, whose legs are very similar to my own, without the hair. And they're one of the only small plover species that don't migrate. So they don't go anywhere. Just bobbing around, feeding on little aquatic invertebrates, probably little snails. The amount and diversity of invertebrate life in that little spot of water where the plover's feeding would astonish you. Little snails and insects and various algae and plankton and bits and pieces. Maybe even the odd crab, although not as a meal for the plover. That's great, Andrew. And that sound of wing beats you can hear is the doves. Doves always come down to drink at this time of the day. And in some parts of Africa, they come in huge profusion along with the sandgrass. And there are falcons that wait to take them away. Come heaving out of the sky at great speed and grab one. Oh, there's a dickup, and to the right there. Sorry, the lens there. Just on the far side of the bank, we've got a water dickup. Sorry, water thickney. Dickup is the old and equally stupid name. Dikop meaning a thick head, and now it's called thick knee. That is the water version of the species, or of the genera. We get also a spotted thick knee, which calls at night. That wasn't, in fact, the Dikop, that was me. How was that, Andrew?
Very nice.
Oh, thank you. It's the first time I've got a compliment from him. And now the sun is starting to edge below the horizon as the doves come down. We've another 3 or 4 doves. I can hear a ringneck dove calling in the distance. So we seem to be having 1 or 2 little radio comm issues. John in California, I know you wanted to ask something. I will, as soon as I get into a better signal area, get your question properly, and then I'll answer it. I'm afraid I cannot hear it from this point. Oh, but this is just the most wonderful scene. Smells, sounds, and obviously the sight you have perfectly there. Like I say, there's never just a sunset out here. It's always something special if you look for it, and I'm always amazed by how some people are able to keep moving and charging around when something like that is going on in front of them. And I understand that everybody has different interests, but for me, to sit and stop at a time like this every day is just a way of rejuvenating. It's the most wonderful sense of life flowing in. So as that sun sinks below the trees there, we'll probably head off and see if we can't pick up maybe some tracks of a leopard. That would be great if we could. But otherwise we'll see what other creatures of the night we can find. I'm not feeling leopard at the moment, so my feelings might be off. Andrew, are you feeling leopard?
I think the elephants took all our luck for the day.
Andrew thinks all the elephants have pinched our luck, but it's been just such a fantastic afternoon. Right, I think we'll press on from here and see what we can find. Watch out, Andrew, there's a very thin wall. ancestry that you are so cold?
Scottish, actually.
Scottish, good heavens. No good. So are mine. They'd be scandalised. Green thorn tree here. Sorry, I'm just gonna swing onto it there. And that is a green thorn or torchwood tree, Balanites mogami. Lovely name there. And so called because the to burn the other day are supposed to contain some form of oil that can be used at night. I made a bit of a fool of myself. Watch the aerial there. When I tried to burn this thing, and all it did was smoulder slightly. At Brent, who was on camera in hysterics.